Hey Eagles fans, we filmed this video over at our main Chat Sports channel. I thought you guys might go ahead and enjoy watching it. Over there, you can get the latest NFL news and rumors, youtube.com/chatsportstv, in addition to all the latest and greatest Eagles news here at Philadelphia Eagles Now.
So if y'all want to be featured in our NFL mailbags, you got to subscribe. We only feature questions from people that do click that big red button, that sub. Because, guess what? We are 100% free, but we want to be able to interact and talk with our friends and people that show us love, people that support us, especially through a crazy year that was 2020. We just want to say that we appreciate you, and that's why we continue to make videos. So, if you want to be featured in one of our mailbags, watch us live Wednesday and Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 1 p.m. Pacific, and click that big red button that says subscribe. This next question is coming in from Dodger Deluxe. I think the Eagles promote Duce Staley or pay Lincoln Riley big money.
Yeah, I think the Eagles think that they can get Lincoln Riley, or at least have a hope of getting Riley. I do think in the end what's a lot more likely is Lincoln Riley says, nah, I'm going to stay at Oklahoma.
As he should.
Because it's a better job than Philadelphia's job. If we're being honest, frankly, there's like maybe one or two jobs that's in the NFL that's better than Oklahoma. He's already making like, what, $8 million a year?
Yeah, and the security.
Yeah, big money in the NFL. Like, you're going to pay him 16? First-time coach? Ooh, owners aren't going to like that one. Duce Staley, though, is a very interesting name because I'm not sure this is going to be the most sought-after job. And if you still want to roll with a guy that gets along well with Howie Roseman and not totally blow it up, it makes some sense there.
So go down in the comments section and predict. You know what, Tom? I'm going to make this the pinned comment on today's video. Who should the Eagles hire to be their head coach after they fire Doug Pederson? So when you're getting hit with that YouTube ad break, I want you to scroll on down and let us know. Okay, Tim Explorer, which wide receiver would you rather sign a free agency, Corey Davis or Will Fuller?
Quick note, is Tim related to Dora? Well, we had an NFL game on Nick, and I can't make Nick jokes? Come on, this is ridiculous.
Tom, they look nothing alike.
Okay, that's racist. This is actually a really good question because both of these guys had what I would consider breakout years. Corey Davis, pretty obviously.
Yep.
Will Fuller stayed healthy.
Yep.
Fuller also got suspended.
Yes.
So he's going to miss at least, I think it's 2 games to be open up next season. I like Corey Davis a lot talent-wise, and I liked him a lot coming out of Western Michigan. Okay. But I am at least a little bit concerned here about the one-year wonder side of it.
Oh, for sure.
If you promise me Will Fuller stays healthy, give me Will Fuller.
Okay.
Now, he hasn't been healthy very much, but whatever he was tricked into using by his trainer, allegedly, keep him on that. Just don't get caught this time.
See, I'll say this.
All NFL players should be allowed to use whatever Will Fuller used because it worked.
It worked. I'll say it depends on scheme. It depends on fit. Corey Davis was great this year because he fit great into what
All right, so I can't make Nick jokes, but you can make diaper jokes.
What does that mean, diaper joke?
You said depends.
Oh, my God. Like, if Corey Davis, he would be a better fit in Baltimore than Will Fuller would be. But I think Will Fuller would be a better fit in place like Green Bay than Corey Davis.
I agree.
Let us know, who's the better wide receiver, D for Corey Davis or F for Will Fuller? So looking for an NFL face mask. We got you hooked up here. It's Seahawks. It's any NFL team. All 32 NFL teams. Masks, which range in packs of 1. I guess it's not really a pack. To packs of 4. We're just trying to hook you guys up with awesome deals here. But seriously, it's also getting colder as well. So if you need something to keep warm, especially you people in Buffalo, you can go ahead and get one of these face masks that also cover your neck. And if you're wondering how you get set up, it's simple. Look down below on screen. You see it? Chatsports.com/stay-safe. If that link is too hard to remember, Tom and I, we got you covered. It's also going to be in the description. And shout out to Marshall, who is running the chat right now. He's throwing it in the live description and chat as well. Shout out to him. It's chatsports.com/stay-safe. So we got 4 young quarterbacks on screen right now, all drafted in the top 2 rounds of this past year's draft. Who do you think is going to have the best career? Do you think it's going to be Joe Burrow, type 1? Is it going to be Tua, type 2? Justin Herbert, type 3? Or Jalen Hurts, type 4? Out of the 4 quarterbacks on screen, who's going to have the best career?
I think if we're basing it on the odds, based on what we saw in year 1 and relative to where they were drafted, which means it's not going to be Hurts, it's probably Justin Herbert. If Joe Burrow didn't blow up his knee this year, I'd have gone with him. But I at least have concerns about that. I think this might be a very rare year where of the top 3 guys picked, at least 2 of them hit. Historically, that's actually a very rare scenario, based on especially recent history. So I'm actually going to go Herbert, which is not what I would have said at the beginning of this season.
Mr. Lubo, the Eagles need to hire a great coach like Adam Gase.
He's trolling here.
Okay.
He's trolling. I'm pretty sure Mr. Lubo is a Cowboys fan.
I don't know what we're doing.
I'm pretty sure he's trolling. Adam Gase, of course, would be a disastrous hire for the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm not sure which route they end up pursuing, but I think they can do a hell of a lot better than Adam Gase, which is not saying anything, if we're being honest. But they'll find somebody better. I'm very curious to see which path that they end up going and who they try to target.
Mr. Lubo, if you are an Eagles fan or if you know an Eagles fan, tell them to subscribe to our Eagles channel, youtube.com/Eagles now, and I can almost guarantee they're not going to hire Adam Gase. If they do, we will unfortunately have to make a video about it. But here, Tom, who's going to be the worst NFC East team in 2021? Is it going to be the Dallas Cowboys, type C? Philadelphia Eagles, type E? Maybe it's the Washington football team, type W, or the New York Giants, type G? Who's going to be the worst team in the NFC East in 2021? Who do you think?
It's a good question. The team that gives me the most concern is the Eagles, because I don't know what path they're going to choose. I actually feel best about the Cowboys if they retain Dak Prescott. It might come down to Washington or New York, though, in the end, because I got some concerns about quarterback at both of those spots, too.
But this next one's coming in from Dwayne Jackson. How does the NFL reinforce the Rooney Rule? And appreciate the super chat.
Well, they did make some changes this year to that in terms of impact on the head coach level and even like the front office and coordinator level. For head coaches, 2 external candidates that are minorities must be interviewed at the OC, DC, and I think its front office is also in this group as well.
Yes.
Minimum 1 external candidate. So they have to take care of that. A lot of these teams, they're taking care of that. They're sometimes knocking out early if there's someone they want, but really so far there hasn't been a quick hire. So I think all the minorities you see getting interviewed, or minority candidates, I should say, are legitimate options for those organizations. So that's how they're trying to make it better and make things even within the NFL, I should say.
And if you guys want NFL videos every single day, if you like talking sports, have you ever gone to a family event? Maybe you've gone to a bar. Maybe, I don't know, you're at school and you're just sitting there debating sports with your friends. That's what Chat Sports is all about. Talking sports by yourself is okay. Talking sports with a whole bunch of people that you love interacting with, that's what this show is all about. So if you always find yourself looking for the latest NFL news and rumors, if you want to get into some sports debates, talk a little bit of sports, that's what we're here for. So go ahead, hit that big red button that says subscribe. Join us for our live shows, which is being filmed right now. That's why these NFL mailbags are coming up. We're Monday, Wednesday, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 1 p.m. Pacific. Go ahead, hit that big red button that says subscribe. This next question coming in from...
you got to say it.
A.K. Shitsuna?
All right, close enough.
Kind of early, but who will win the NFC next year?
Yeah, honestly, it's too early. I'm sorry, buddy.
Free agency draft, a lot can happen.
How about this? Whoever wins the NFC this year is your favorite.
Wow.
I just say.
Unless it's the Saints, because then I can see Drew Brees retiring.
Sure, okay, that's fair.
Okay.
That's fair.
Super chat from Mr. Lubo. Gase, yo Philly. I think you mean Gase to Philly. Mr. Lubo, that would be absolutely insane. Nobody wants that to happen, but you're probably saying that because Doug Pederson was fired by the Philadelphia Eagles. So how about this question here? I'm going to make it the pinned comment on today's video. Who should the Eagles hire? Go down in the comments section for everyone getting hit with that YouTube ad break on this NFL mailbag, and let us know in the comments section. If you're the Philadelphia Eagles, you just fired Doug Pederson, who's the coach that you're going to be go out and looking for? Go down in the comments section right now and let us know. What do you think this offseason will look like for the rookies with the Combine, Pro Days, and Draft?
There's still some buzz about whether or not the Combine will happen. The Senior Bowl is set to happen at the end of this month. That's going to be important for a lot of different guys, and not as many guys have been able to go to games in person as they normally do.
Yep.
The Combine needs to happen.
Absolutely.
I need those measurables, just from a personal standpoint. If you can play a season, you can make the Combine work. You can spread it out. You can send only certain position groups for the entire week, and it'll be fine. It's not that difficult to make it work.
I'm with you.
Pro Days, though, we'll see where we're at. I think the NFL is going to approach it as, hey, we're going to have them. We'll see if the draft is in person or not. I think it'll be a little bit more normal than the way things ended up going at the back end. But we had the Combine last year, and I was there, and we were not talking about a delayed or canceled offseason and stuff. So it's going to be different. I think the NFL will have enough of its plan together to make it happen in the end.
You want to be a part of these NFL mailbags? You wonder why your question isn't featured here? Does it last longer than 4 hours? Call a doctor.
Now, wait a minute.
You want to be a part of the mailbags? You got to sub. Hit the big red button that says subscribe. Join us. Turn on the notifications. We did start our NFL Daily shows a little bit earlier because, well, we wanted to be able to get you guys more content. That's what we do here at Chat Sports. So if you want to be a part of our mailbags, you got to subscribe. Look underneath the Look underneath the video. Click the big red button that says subscribe.